Biotechnology is the science and technology that uses living organisms or their components to create or modify useful products or processes. Biotechnology is essential in today's world as it allows us to solve problems and improve our lives in various fields such as health, food, the environment, and industry. In this video, we will learn how biotechnology works, what types exist, and what benefits and risks it poses. We will also see some practical applications of this science in our daily lives and how they can improve our well-being and quality of life. Biotechnology is based on the knowledge and manipulation of living organisms and their components such as cells, genes, proteins, or metabolites. These components can be used to create or modify products or processes using various techniques such as genetic engineering, which is the technique that allows modifying the DNA of organisms to introduce or eliminate genes of interest. These genes can confer new characteristics or functions to the modified organisms. Fermentation, which is the technique that uses microorganisms such as bacteria, yeast, or fungi to transform organic substances into others of higher value. These substances can be foods, beverages, medicines, or biofuels. Tissue culture, which is the technique that allows obtaining cells or tissues from a biological sample. These cells or tissues can be used for medical purposes such as organ transplantation or tissue regeneration. Bioleaching, which is the technique that uses microorganisms to extract metals from minerals or waste. These metals can be used for industrial purposes such as the manufacture of alloys or batteries. There are different types of biotechnology according to their field of application or the color assigned to them. Some examples are red biotechnology, which applies to human and animal health. Its goal is to prevent, diagnose, and treat diseases using biotechnological products such as vaccines, antibodies, hormones, or gene therapies. Green biotechnology, which applies to agriculture and food. Its goal is to improve crop and food production and quality using biotechnological products such as transgenic plants, biofertilizers, or biopesticides. Blue biotechnology, which applies to the environment and marine resources. Its goal is to protect and utilize the environment and marine resources using biotechnological products such as microalgae, bioremediation, or biosensors. White biotechnology, which applies to industry and energy. Its goal is to optimize industrial and energy processes using biotechnological products such as enzymes, bioplastics, or biofuels. Biotechnology has a great impact on the present and future world. On one hand, it offers benefits such as increased prevention and cure of human and animal diseases, increased production and quality of healthy and safe foods, increased protection and conservation of the environment and natural resources, increased economic development and innovation in strategic sectors. On the other hand, it also poses risks such as increased uncertainty and ethical and social controversy about the manipulation of life, increased possibility of adverse or unforeseen effects on human or animal health, the environment, or biodiversity, increased competition and regulation by governments and biotechnology companies, also by consumers and local communities who may have different interests or preferences, increased ethical and social responsibility for the proper and respectful use of living organisms and their components. To illustrate the importance of biotechnology, let's look at some examples of practical applications in our daily lives. Insulin is a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. It is produced by genetic engineering from modified bacteria that contain the human insulin gene. It is used to treat diabetes, a disease that affects millions of people worldwide. Cheese is a food obtained by fermenting milk by bacteria and fungi. An enzyme called rennet is used, which is extracted from calf stomachs. However, it can also be obtained by genetic engineering from modified bacteria that contain the rennet gene. It is used to produce cheese without sacrificing animals or with special properties such as lactose-free or fat-free. Potatoes are a crop consumed worldwide. However, it is susceptible to pests and diseases that can reduce its yield and quality. That's why genetically modified potato plants have been developed that are resistant to some viruses, insects, or herbicides. They are used to improve production and food security for millions of people. Biodiesel is a biofuel obtained from vegetable or animal oils. However, its production requires large amounts of land, water, and fertilizers that can affect the environment. That's why genetically modified microalgae have been developed that produce oils with higher yield and lower environmental impact. They are used to produce biodiesel more sustainably and efficiently. Artificial skin is a tissue obtained by cultivating human or animal cells. It is used to treat burns, wounds, or skin ulcers. It can also be used for cosmetic or research purposes. It is used to improve the quality of life and health of people. As we have seen, biotechnology is a science and technology that allows us to create or modify products or processes for useful purposes, using living organisms or their components. Its importance lies in allowing us to solve problems and improve our lives in many ways. However, we must also be aware of the benefits and risks that its development and use entail. Therefore, it is important that we learn more about it and use it ethically and responsibly. I hope you enjoyed this video about the importance of biotechnology in the current world. If you want to know more about this topic or other topics related to science and technology, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. You can also leave me a comment with your opinion or suggestion. See you soon.